Welcome back to Small Farm Living. Right now you're probably wondering how I halter broke an ice cube. Well, the answer is real simple. This calf right here is named Ice Cube. And then the reason we named her that is because she was cold as an ice cube the night we found her. Today I'm going to halter break her. So stick around to watch this crazy calf. My first time halter breaking a calf. We'll see how this goes. Day one of halter breaking her has gone pretty well. I've worked with her a little bit, but I think she's ready to get off of it. I guess we'll try again tomorrow. I'm going to get her used to this, and then sometime we'll turn her out and I'll try to get her to follow me. Teach her how to lead. Day two, we have tied her to a tree. And so she's doing pretty good. She pulls sometimes though. This is my first time doing it. I have learned some things. I learned that you're supposed to lead from the left side of the calf instead of the right. So this was very nice to learn. But to have her move along with me, I had to figure out some ways to help her come along. So one of the ways that I've done that is I've scratched her belly, like rubbed it, and while kind of pulling a little bit, not too much, and they'll kind of come. Or even scratching behind the ears or rubbing the neck. This all helps. It helps them feel comfortable and lets them know that you're not going to hurt them. But another way that I did was I took a bottle that I feed her with and I put it in front of her as I walked, and she just pretty much ran towards me when I did that. But this helps her come along too. But you can take away the bottle after a while. You don't want her to just come for the bottle. You want her to come with you without the bottle. So Ice Cube's done pretty good, but this is day 4 of training her. She's being a little ornery today. Sometimes she goes a little crazy, bouncing up and down, and I have to calm ready to go. Come on. Come on. So I'm going to go feed her, and then I'm going to show you my technique to get Ice Cube to drink water from a bucket. I haven't taken her out on the halter because it's been a little bit rainy. So she's done with her bottle now, and here's her bucket of water. There's not much water in there right now, but what I do is I take off the nipple, and then what I do is I put it in her mouth, just this part, but then I bring it down in the water, and she kind of dips her nose in the water while sucking it. So sometimes I'll try to drop it out of her mouth, reach in, pull it out of her mouth, so it's in the water. Here, let me get it. So it's in the water right now. She doesn't have it in her mouth, but I sometimes just stand back and she'll just start drinking from the bucket. If your calf is not tame, then you're going to have to catch it. Once you catch the calf, put your halter on. If you have the halter and the lead separate, then you need to put the halter on first. Then you should connect the lead. In my case, I have a rope halter, and you just need to get the halter part over the face. Leave the halter on her, and you can tie them to something. When you tie yours to something, they will pull a lot. This teaches them that when they stop pulling and walk forward, it is more comfortable. Be around the calf as much as possible. This helps them trust you, and it makes the halter breaking process much easier. Once you think the calf is doing okay when tied to a post or whatever you tied them to, try to lead the calf around by yourself. Pull the calf forward, and once it starts to walk forward, release some of the pressure that you are pulling. A calf might get a little excited and try to run and jump. You need to keep a tight grip on the lead and settle down the calf. They might also have a fit and throw themselves on the ground. Get the calf close to you and begin to teach the calf to walk with you, not ahead of you or behind you. Keep practicing as much as you can. The calf is going to be stubborn, and there might be times where you want to give up on the calf. Just don't give up. It's going to take time, but once you get the calf trained, it's going to be a great accomplishment.